Actually, the last thing that comes to my mind is something which is very common over here in the Middle East and Asian countries, is a heavy involvement of an individual with their family.
Sure.
And anything that they do in terms of their career, any move that they take is very influenced by the family opinions and decisions as well. So what advice can you give to the family members who are watching the video, as if someone that they love is striving towards doing something greater in life and they have to let go of a lot of comforts of life? What advice can you give them in order for them to actually be more motivating or supportive towards that individual?
So this is advice to families?
Advice to families, who has a brother or a sister or mother or father, daughter or son who's trying to do something different in life, something greater in life.
Sure.
Which is out of their comfort zone.
Sure. First of all, I'm a big believer in the importance of family. I've grown up with strong family values, and I promote strong family values. Our family members have grown up in different generations. They've grown up in generations where, I'll give you an example, my parents, they gave me the opportunity of, hey, you're good with your studies, so you need to study hard and become a doctor. You can do whatever you like, as long as you're a doctor. Whatever you like, doctor. That's not much of an option. And then I negotiated with them, and they go, okay, you can be a doctor, a lawyer, engineer, accountant. I don't want any of these four. Nothing wrong with them, they're just not for me. I don't feel it to be for me. So I had to negotiate with them, and I had to work with them. Now, you need to also understand why family members would say that. And I know a lot of people from the Middle East, and a lot of people from Asia, they share what I've experienced. They go, yeah man, my parents as well, man. God bless them, but they put a lot of pressure on me.
Yeah.
I've got an engineering degree. I don't even want to be an engineer. But this is the thing. In the 60s or in the 70s, people that were able to sustain a solid home, were able to take care of their family, were able to lead a good life were these professionals. If you were a doctor, if you were a lawyer, if you were an accountant or an engineer, you were set. And if you worked for a big company or for a big group, that profession would give you security. Today, after crisis, we're just about now anyone in a multitude of generations has understood that there's no such thing as security, that there is no such thing as a guarantee, that there's no such thing of groups or corporations having your back. It's just the reality of it. It doesn't make anyone bad, it's just the reality we all have to accept and face. Now is the time to really say, hey, hold on a second, what is it that I want? What is it that I want to do? And if it's different from what your family perceives or believes, as an individual, what you can do is you can show it to them through results. There's no point talking about it.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and become great, or I'm going to go and do this, or I'm going to go and set this up. And if you feel there's friction with your family, the best way to do it is talk less, act more. Start showing results. Because when I started telling my family, I'm going to go into business. What? What do you mean into business? Are you going to study and be a doctor? Or I'm going to go and write a book? Or I'm going to become a successful business person, or I'm going to be a motivational speaker, or an inspirational speaker, or a leadership speaker. Mom, I'm a public speaking coach. What? I help executives and CEOs, professionals who are high up in society in different parts of the world. They fly me over, they put me up in hotels, and they ask me to coach them when it comes to public speaking, when it comes to presenting with power. So Kevin, when are you going to get a real job? I think I'm doing pretty okay, Mom.
Yeah.
Some things you won't be able to change. Others, over time, when you show results, they'll start saying, hey, maybe he's doing something well. But the onus is on the individual to start creating results. To maybe not speak so much about it, but to go on creating. Because when you start bringing in results, guess what? Your family members will start going, hey, that's interesting.
Good.
Wow, he said he was going to do something, he actually did it. Or she said she will do something, she did it. And guess what? They'll start backing off. They'll start supporting you. Now, family members, to answer your question, I wanted to say this because it just came to my mind. In terms of family members, if I may suggest, don't try to live your life or the life you wanted through your kids, because that makes it very tough for them. They'll end up doing what they want at the end of the day, but you will also have you will affect their happiness, you'll affect their success. The best thing we could ever do for anyone that we care about is to help them find what they love, is to help them find what they're good at doing, and to support them all the way. Because only then can they become truly successful. Only then can they become truly happy. And as family members, if we care about the people, you know, whether it's our kids, our relatives, family members, even friends, if we care, if we really care for them, what do we want? What do we want?
For them to be happy.
We want them to be happy. So why not help them get to happiness? And all it is if they're doing good, as long as they're not doing anything wrong. I don't agree with any aspect of if they're they want to go wild and they want to do things that you believe is wrong, well then I don't agree with that. But if you believe that they're doing things or they want to strive out, they want to push against the boundary, but it's all in a positive sense, and they want to give something a go, let them. That's the only way we've learned, that's the only way you've learned, that's the only way they will learn.
Very true.
I can go on for ages.
Yeah.
We probably don't have enough recording time.
Recording time of that, yeah. Great. I mean, that covers pretty much everything. Is like, first of all, identify what exactly they need to do, their ideal area, and then we covered about persistence and how they can actually reach there. And then the area of fear and family. So we have pretty much covered each and everything. Now, the only thing left for us and 500 people who are watching is to get out and start doing it.
Absolutely.
Taking action.
Absolutely. My motto, if you already don't know, is very simple. Get inspired, get informed, and get going. You need to get inspired, you need to get informed, and you need to get going. Only then will you be able to achieve everything that you desire. Now, if you're in the Middle East or South Asian region, you'll be able to get my books as well on Amazon.com or your bookstores. I've written a series of books, 2 of them are here, Winning the Game of Life and Whatever You're Into. And you can also connect with me on Facebook. Search up my name, you'll see the fan page, you'll find me on Twitter, and I'd like to leave you with this quote. No one needs to give you permission to be great. You hold that authority.